originally student as well, as professor of the Vedas. He learned it from Sri Krishna and taught Narada first. So Narada is the second Acharya in the line of spiritual disciplic succession. He is the representative of Brahma, and therefore he is respected exactly like Brahma, the father of all Vidis regulations. Similarly, all other successive disciples in the chain are also equally respected as representative of the original spiritual master. Thus, in the Bhaktivedanta purpose of the first canto, fourth chapter of the Srimad Bhagavatam, entitled The Appearance of Sri Narada. So, yeah, let's start Mangalacharam first and then we'll continue. Om Agnanatimirandasya Gnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitamena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Namah Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Nitinamene Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhaktaranda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you all again for joining the morning Srimad Bhagavatam class. Thank you very much. So, yeah, so we are discussing text 32. Tasyaivam Kilam Atmanam. 1 second. Yeah. So, here, this fourth chapter, explaining mainly on Srila Narada Muni, appearance of Srila Narada Muni, and when Srila Vasudev was distressed and dissatisfied with what he wrote, what he compiled, Vedas, Upanishads, Puranas, Mahabharatas, all the scriptures he compiled, still is not satisfied. So at the time, Srila Narada Muni enters. So Kilam Atmanam Manyamanasya. So Vasudev considered himself as incomplete. So despite of composing all these Vedas and all other things, Shastric things, still is felt as inner vacuum. So this is actually an universal human experience, right? So materially, everything is perfect, but spiritually, there is a lack. So there is a lack of glorification of Supreme Lord's pastimes. So his glorification is completely not done. He has done little bit, but not like complete. So that is Kidyata. He was Kidyata means it's completely and distress, regretting himself. So his despondency was actually not out of ignorance. It is actually divine dissatisfaction. So the Lord's internal energy actually compelling him towards Bhagavatam. So he is not in ignorance, he did not write. It's a kind of dissatisfaction only. So Krishnaya Narada Abhyagat. So Narada is actually described as belonging to Krishna. Right? So Krishnaya Narada. Even Vyasadeva also in Krishna. Even is a Krishna. Dvaipayana Vasudeva Krishna. So Narada is actually pure servant of Krishna. That's why Narada Krishna. Krishnasya Narada is a pure servant. Is a representative of Krishna. So he is moving under all the places under divine will, Lord's will only. Sri Narada Muni appears only when Lord wants to uplift some devotees. So under his instruction only, he will be moving around. So when a devotee sincerely actually feels, I am not serving Krishna, right? So we are, many times we will feel that, right? We are not serving Krishna enough. The Lord sends immediately his messenger. Messenger may be a guru, devotee, or any scripture, through scriptures also, right? So as soon as we feel a devotee feels like, okay, I'm not satisfied with that I'm doing, something missing, right? So that time, Lord will send his representative. So how many of us felt in that way? We are not satisfied, right? So with the service that I'm doing. Many times we feel like that. Okay. So that is something which is not enough for us. All right. So we are feeling very bad. I'm not getting time to serve the Lord sometimes. Right. We are not able to spend some time with the Lord. Is it not? Everyone, all of us, the devotees definitely feel that, right? In material world. So we should always have that feeling. Someone have always hankering to serve the Lord. Even though you serve morning to evening to the Lord and Guru, still you should be hankering to serve the Lord. You should feel like dissatisfaction. See, the Vyasadeva, he compiled so many Vedas, so many scriptures. You think that he himself is unsatisfied. Think about, I know, normal people like us. We should always anchor, even though you are tired so much morning to evening, and still you have to hankering to, okay, I am not satisfied the service that I am doing. Still I need to do more. Then who actually hankering to service more and more, not satisfied with the service, is actually is in right path, is in right track in the progress of the spiritual process. That is the that is actually real pure devotee. So Devarshi Narada Muni is actually Trikala Gnani. He knows upper planet, below planet, and higher planets, Vaikuntha, Goloka, everywhere he can travel. Is a Triloka, Trikala Gnani. And Triloka, Sanchari, Trikala Gnani. Trikala means actually all the time. Triloka means all the worlds he can travel. He knows past, current, future, everything he knows. So that is the reason. So how many jivas get bestowed by Srila Narada Muni? You all know that, right? See, he is not a spiritual master only for Vyasadeva. He is actually second person, right? So first person in the planet is who is Brahma. Second person is Narada Muni, Srila Narada Muni. So Narada Muni is the spiritual master for Vyasadeva. He is not only spiritual master for only Vyasadeva, he is the spiritual master for all of us, all the jivas. He helped so many great sages whenever they are in need, distress, when they are in material distress. He come and helps. Even great emperor, great kings, and then even devotee, distressed people, sinful people, like instructed to Dhruva Maharaj. As soon as one see the Narada Muni, he'll completely transformed. As one touches by Narada Muni, he's completely transformed in that particular stage. So Dhruva Maharaj, when he was going for forest to meditate on Vishnu, Narada Muni met him on the way. He asked, you are the child, where are you going? I'm going to forest, meditating on Krishna. Okay, you are so young, you need to play. You go back home and play with the other kids. And then Dhruva Maharaj said, no, I'm determined to do that. No one can stop me. This is determination. And then he gave the mantra. And then with that mantra, he started worshipping and get the Vishnu as well. And Prahlad Maharaj got instruction in the womb of my mother Kayadu itself. He's completely liberated in the womb of mother Kayadu. When he came out, he knows everything, our spiritual knowledge. Even Narada Muni cursed Nalakuvera and Manigriva. That curse become boon for them. They are liberated from the sinful activities. They went back to their world, heaven, with all the opulences and with complete transformation from sinful body. Completely transformed. So wherever you go, whenever you go, whoever see him, they are completely transformed. That is the potency of Narada Muni. He is not normal person. He is the Devarshi Narada. He is the Deva for all the demigods. So that is what Narada Muni potency. So next one, 33rd, tam abhignaya sahasa. Right? So and then Pratyuthaya. Vyasadeva immediately stood up when Srila Narada Muni arrives. It shows his deep humility and respect to is spiritual master. Even though Vasudeva is the literally incarnation of Lord, he bows down his head to the Guru. No one is about Guru Tattva, actually. Guru is the actual representative of the Lord. You know the story, right? So whenever Guru comes, spiritual master comes, we should actually need to follow some vidhis. When Indra, in the court of assembly, all damsels, all the demigods were assembled in that court of heaven. Bruhaspati arrives there. As soon as Bruhaspati arrives, Bruhaspati is actually spiritual master, guru for all the demigods and Indra. As soon as Bruhaspati comes inside the assembly, all the demigods have stood up and then pay obeisances to Bruhaspati. But Indra, with the pride and ego, he didn't even wake up from the asan. And then Bruhaspati got to know that Indra is completely puffed off with the ego, and then he just walked away from the assembly. And he didn't come back at all. Without Guru, even Indra and demigods, everyone started weakening the power. Without Guru, they cannot have any energy. So the energy will go down, the power will go down without Guru. So, and then as soon as Bruhaspati left heaven, Indra and demigods, so demons get to know that they started troubling the devatas because they lost the power without Guru. So this is the potency of Gurus. So we have to be always respectful for Guru. And when Guru comes, what we need to do? It is not like Indra. Indra always puffed up with things and in so many pastimes of Indras, right? You have seen. Please, somebody speaking outside, back end. So, Vidhivat Pujayam Asha. As soon as Sri Narada Muni comes, Vasudeva worshipped him properly. This actually demonstrates all of us what are the etiquette of receiving a saint or receiving a guru. So externally, yes, we have to respect. Internally also, we should have humility to receive the knowledge. Two things, right? When guru comes. Externally, we need to do worship based on the vidhi, regulative or some rules we have. And internally also, we should have humility to receive the knowledge from the guru. Both internally and externally should show respect to the guru when comes to our home. Right? Not only home, anywhere you see the guru. So how we receive the guest? There will be a vidhi, right? Vidhivat pujayam asha. There will be formalities when we receive guru. First, we need to offer obeisances to the guru when the guru comes to your home. And then offer best asana in your home. And then after water, you need to offer water first. And then exchange with the sweet words. And then offer fruit if you have it. And we need to wash the feet of the guru. And then you need to continue with all other, and later prasadam and other things. So that is the vidhi, that is the regulations to respect guru when came as a guest. Even enemy comes also, need to take care nicely. So that enemy actually, we forget his enmity with our service. That's what scripture says. Treating Atithi is with a lot of respect. So what are the prerequisites to become a good disciple? 3 things. Surrender, service, and then inquiry. First, we need to surrender. So this is actually continuation class from Sunday Feast, right? Surrender. Surrender is the first actually process. Surrender to the Guru is the first process in spiritual or devotion process. That is the first process. If you don't surrender, you cannot even go ahead. You cannot even get the knowledge You cannot do anything at all without surrender. First, you need to surrender to the Guru first, then all goes. That is actually gate for not to connect to Krishna. And then service. You need to do service with the humility. And inquire. Tadvidhi pranipatena, pariprashnena sevaya. Inquire about if you have any things you need to ask. If you don't know something, you can ask with the humility. And then he'll bestow his knowledge because he's a Dhanina Tattvadarshinaha. That's what spiritual master also same thing. So he is actually Dhanina Tattvadarshinaha. He has complete knowledge. And he knows the absolute truth. Tattva Darshina. He has seen the absolute truth. That's why he can bestow his knowledge to his disciple. That is what between disciple and spiritual master. Narada Sura Pujitam. Sura means actually Devatas. Narada is worshipped. Srila Narada Muni is worshipped even by demigods. But yet he comes to bless us, all the devotees. So the Lord Messenger comes not with the proud. He'll come it with the humble. You should understand that all. So we as a devotees, we as a disciples, actually, we have a lot of attitude, pride, so many things. But spiritual master, Guru, will not come with the attitude, proud and all. He will be always humble. So great acharyas also come to this land to help the devotees, help the people who are suffering in material miseries, so many miseries in material. So they are coming with a holding with a stick of devotion. Their job is to propagate the spiritual knowledge to the jivas. We should accept and take advantages of that. Because spiritual master is bestowed by the Supreme Lord, is the actual representative of the Lord. Yasya prasadat bhagavat prasado, yasya prasadat nagati kutopi. By the mercy of spiritual master, one benefited by mercy of the Lord. That's what, right? If you surrender to Guru, Guru shower the mercy to get the Krishna. If you get the mercy of the Lord, you will get the bona fide Guru. Without grace of spiritual master, definitely no one can get the advancement in spiritual life. Surrender is the key. Surrender to spiritual master is the key and is the first step. Though demons are very insignificant in front of Brahma, right? Because of the strength of the demons Guru, they are so powerful. They can even seize Brahmaloka. That much powerful. Think that. Demons itself do so much power because of only Guru, their Guru only. Not to talk about the devotees of the Lord. Right? We pray that spiritual master in Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela. Mukam karoti vachalam pangam langayate girim yat krupatamaham vande Sri Gurum Dina Taranam. By the mercy of the Guru, even a dumb man can become a greatest orator. Think that a dumb man, he cannot hear, even he become greatest orator because of the mercy of the Guru. And even layman can go across or cross over the mountains. So, as advised by Lord Brahma, actually, one should surrender Shastric injunction so that they can be success in his spiritual life. So, here overall, Srila Vasudev was dissatisfied. Sometimes the Lord only makes his devotees feel like incomplete. The Lord only will make us to income because we need to go higher toward ultimate realization. Hence, we are actually always dissatisfied. That's what any devotee should always feel like dissatisfaction only for the service of the Lord. Then only we can reach higher ultimate realization. That every one of us should remember that actually. We should not get satisfied with what we are doing. Then your sadhana, your spiritual progress will be stopped in there, the stage itself. It will never go up. Arjuna, before Bhagavad Gita, who he was? Vasudev, before Bhagavatam, both are unsatisfied, dissatisfied. And then after that, how are they? Right? The Guru comes when disciple sincerely feels. We are thinking, okay, what to do? I am in confusion mode. Then Guru comes and help. So the humility we should opens everyone's heart to get the divine guidance. Mm. So Vasudev behavior here shows that he is the greatest soul and express respect to spiritual master. Um, yes, this is all completely reflects inner consciousness of anyone who feels dissatisfaction and who respect the guru and offer obeisances and get their doubts or whatever clarified by the spiritual master. Yeah. So uh, summary. I'll conclude in a minute. Overall summary. So Vasudev actually compels Veda all other literatures, but he feels disconnect, he feels dissatisfaction, and uh, that even correlate same thing so for every devotee as well. And then Vasudev, Sri Narada Muni comes in right time, so to help Vasudev. And Vasudev actually, with the respect, all with the respect, he serves Narada Muni with all vidhi. Mm. And then, yeah, so Narada Muni, actually, this is the end of fourth chapter. So the next chapter, fifth chapter, sets the stage for Narada Muni's divine instruction. So all the instruction, Narada Muni's instruction comes in chapter fifth. So you start, actually, Srimad Bhagavatam is not started. Actual Bhagavatam is not started. This is all our, like, introduction, all of that, setting up the stage for the Srimad Bhagavatam till now. So actual Srimad Bhagavatam starts now later. So, yeah, knowledge alone cannot satisfy the soul. So, but love for Krishna will satisfy. We have will have so much knowledge and literal knowledge, yes, Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, so much knowledge we have that that should not that will not satisfy actually. But love for Krishna will, along with knowledge, will satisfy. Yeah. So yeah, receiving Guru with humility, so it opens up anyone's door for the realization. So always, so receive Guru with humility. Okay. So yeah, 6:59. I'm just closing now. So if you have any questions, reflections, so please you can ask me.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. Prabhuji, as you said, right, like we are not satisfied, fully satisfied. You have to be satisfied, you have to have the Krishna Prema. How to develop that Krishna Prema? You said, like, Guru, with the mercy of Guru, will get that Prema, correct? So, how
Yes,
to
Prabhu.
develop that Prema, love with this God? Like, knowledge does not give satisfaction, and with the worship, even service also does not, because we are doing plenty of service. Not, I don't say plenty of service, at least we started doing the services in temple. I know definitely that does not give satisfaction, but not everybody get a chance to be closely doing the service, personal service, like uh, sitting near to the god, like decorating the god. So people who are, example, like pujari in the temple, right, they are always closely associated with the god. So they have the remembrance of god always, because they're seeing the deities closely all the time. But other people, like materialistic people, or like like us, like we go to office, we have rarely have a morning 1 or 2 hours, like we have this darshan and have this bhagavatam class, but we are not connected closely with the Supreme Lord. So, how to connect closely with the Supreme Lord all the time and develop this Krishna Prema, Prabhuji?
Krishna Prabhuji, yes, Prabhuji. So always we are dissatisfied. True, Prabhuji, because so many things, right? First thing is, as we discussed, so we are not 100% surrendered, first thing. to the Guru and Krishna, of course. So if you surrender to Guru, you will get the Krishna. So we should, it's all depending on our devotional quotient, right? How much we surrender. So, and yeah, so it requires, it will take time. The devotion that how you develop Krishna Prema is, so we need to see Krishna in every each and every work and the service that we are doing. Yes, we cannot do service always 100% and every day. So still, wherever you do, even though if you are doing working, in the office, morning to evening, whatever you do work, so you should feel and see the Krishna. So that level of devotion still we are not reached yet, Prabhuji. That is why hence we are not insatisfied. So great acharyas, they are satisfied because they are 100% in the Krishna consciousness. So right, Prabhuji. So we may do service, but if we are not putting 100% into it, so this definitely will not get satisfaction. So yeah, Prabhuji, you can add, Prabhuji, if you want any additional
Yeah,
points.
in the nectar of devotion, uh, how to get this bhava bhakti, prema bhakti, there is a 9 step process. Ato Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, Nishta, Ruchi, Bhava, Prema, all these things. So, um, first thing, we are all practicing sadhaka bhaktas, not like raganuga bhaktas, like Srimati Radharani, Hanuman, all these great acharyas are in the platform of raganuga bhaktas. So in the sadhaka bhakta, the more you sadhaka, the more you practice, the more higher level you go. So that's why Prabhupada gave a template for all of us, waking up early morning, chanting Hare Krishna, hearing Bhagavatam, have a intact morning Mangalarati program at our home or in the temple, and 8 hours work and come back and engage. So if you practice, then slowly you will develop the taste. If you assess ourselves, if you before Krishna consciousness, before hearing these classes, before chanting or before doing Mangalarati, where were we and now where are we? So that means we are seeing some progress by seeing this sadhaka. So the more we practice, the more number of years you practice, the more things you practice, you will get. Another thing is, one way is practicing and increasing. Other way is not losing whatever we have. One offense to the Vaishnava will make you down from the uh, too much lower. So one is practicing, other one is not to offend any Vaishnava or those 10 whatever is mentioned in our Nama Pradas. We need to grow the plant at the same time. We need to remove the weeds. Then we will see the more faster progress. So these two are the key things to advance quickly in Krishna consciousness.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you, Hare Krishna. I understood now. Yeah, more devotional practice, and at the same time attend Mangala Arati, and sit. We have maybe waking up early at the morning 4 a.m. So we have plenty of time to chant and focus and attentive chant, and also we can see the deities, sit near the altar, so that way we can closely associate with the Supreme Lord. So and also the Ragana Bhakti, so other bhaktis, right? Like 9 devotional service, probably. I'll look into it, Prabhuji. So because my desire is to like increase the bhakti, the love to the Supreme Lord. Today's session is very wonderful. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Yeah,
Hare
and
Krishna.
also we need to be cautious when we are dealing with different Vaishnavas, acharyas.
True, Prabhuji.
Yeah,
True.
yeah. So because if we have anything, something wrong in our mind, we will lose the taste. Will not have the taste. So if anything wrong is coming, just immediately we need to see the good quality about that person. Oh, this person is good into that. Let me glorify that quality, so that that negative quality will not pop up. It's a human tendency. If you see anything, we usually um, um, find negative. But the perfect example I saw is Revatiran Prabhu. Revatiran Prabhu was there in my home like 10 days. I never seen one word or one feeling talking anything. negative or bad about any Vaishnava. So that is very important. I learned that quality. So from that day onwards, I decided not to have any negative feeling on any person or any even non-devotee also. So which is helping me so much. Always think positive. Yeah. Anybody has any other questions? I hope this helps you, Rameshwar Achyut Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji. Even last Sunday program class also, it was very insightful, like how to control anger, like, and the perception about the other person could be
Mm.
wrong at the time of taking decision. That immediately taking decision, and so we should like give some time and understand. So it was, yeah, this was very wonderful, Prabhuji. I understood. It clarified my question. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
So, any other questions, comments?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Pranam, Prabhuji. It was very nice session. Prabhuji, one maybe silly question. So, as Prabhuji mentioned, Indra would not give respect to their guru, Shukracharya, and then because of that reason, Shukracharya rejected and left the heavenly planet from being the guru, continue to be guru of Devata, demigods. So it happened only during any particular Indra or Manmantra time, or it happens for every time whenever any Indra changes also.
Krishna Prabhuji, that has given only one time Brihaspati
Okay.
left the assembly, but we don't know which Manvantra, but which Indra. So I didn't get that information, but I don't know. Maybe it's given in scripture, but I am not um, aware of that. So yes, it has happened only one time, and then you will come back. I mean, after in between the other guru comes. There is a big story of it. So in between, Vishwarupa comes actually as a guru, based on the instruction by Brahma. And then there is story, and Vishwarupa also will be killed by Indra. So yeah, but I don't know when, what time it happened. Time line, I don't know. Yes, and then Brihaspati will come back again.
Again, okay,
Yeah.
thank you. Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
And also, Indra is a position, right? So it's a power blindness. Usually, when we get the power, we will get some ahankara or false ego. I am the boss, I am the controller. With that, we tend to do more mistakes. So we have to be very cautious when you are having any power. We need to be more humbler than as a normal person. We should not think like that I am the decision maker or something like that. His Holiness Jayapatak Swami Guru Maharaj says that the more you grow, the more higher servant in the spiritual world. In the material world, the more you grow, the more manager or the more people will serve you. But in the spiritual world, the more you grow, the more you need to serve other people. So Guru Maharaj always says that I'm a GBC, I'm initiating Guru. That means I'm a bigger servant. So we need to be careful when we growing in our spiritual position, when we take initiation or when we chanting 16 malas or when we are doing pujari seva or when we are managing some initiative. Usually we'll have some feeling saying that I'm doing, and if somebody is not doing at your level, you will see them lower. So we need to be very cautious and we need to be always humble so that we'll not get into that kind of issue between Vrindra and Brihaspati.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
So if there is no questions or comments, we'll conclude here. Let's thank His Grace Purna Prakash Gaura Prabhu by delivering a wonderful class by chanting 3 times Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Let's offer our prayers to Lord Darshamadeva to give a complete protection to the entire congregation and as well as the entire world. Ugram Viram Mahavishnam Jalantam Sarvatomukam Narasimham Bhishanam Badram Muchur Namamyam Ugram Viram Mahavishnam Jalantam Sarvatomukam नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखम् नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् नरसिंह भगवान की जय, प्रहलाद महाराज की जय. Let's offer our obeisances to all assembled Vaishnavas. Panchakalpatarobhyasya kripa sindhobhyev cha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Few announcements. We are celebrating Gita Jayanti on December 1st, Monday, 6:30 p.m. onwards. So I humbly request everyone be part of Gita recitation. Pick up one chapter and try to practice to recite. You no need to memorize, just practice to recite. And then you can recite while yajna is going on. So also I recommend everyone choose one chapter and become a yajnapati. So whoever is yajnapati for that particular chapter, they can perform yajna and they can also receive one box of Bhagavad Gita with $108 donation. So I recommend everybody to become a yajnapati. I'm going to share those details how to register your name for Gita Yajna and also forward this Gita Yajna ceremony for all your known friends and groups and engage them even if they chant off verse, even if they hear off verse, they will relieve from a lot of past simple actions and they'll get unlimited benefits. So whole Gita Mahatmya, the conversation between Parvati, Mother Parvati and Lord Shiva was glorifying. Each chapter has a lot of potency, even though if you do not understand the meaning, even if you heard it, it has a lot of impact on it. So I'm going to share those details shortly. I request everyone to forward those invitations to all the known groups. With that, we'll conclude here by chanting 3 times Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. भगवान श्री कृष्ण परमात्मा की जय. अमल प्राणम श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय. समवेत भक्तवृंद की जय. गौर प्रेमानंदी हरि हरि बोल. Hare Krishna. We'll see you tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m. in the Srimad Bhagavatam class. Hare Krishna.